Hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Z and welcome back to Lucy's Ice Cream Parlor. So today we are going to do all the roof, we are going to add in the restrooms at the back, and we're going to build the actual signs and stuff. So we're going to jump straight in, and the things you're going to need are quartz stairs, quartz slabs, your pink concrete, your smooth stone slabs, and your white concrete. We're going to start off with the concrete first. So with your white concrete, we're just going to place them directly on top of the glass. And we're going to do that right around the whole build. So let's just do that. Hope everyone is doing absolutely awesome. And once again, I'm going to put the comments up on screen to say thank you to all who's been supporting this Let's Build. Thank you so much. It's been absolutely awesome and fun building this for you guys. And to be sure that I will be continuing on with the 1950 stuff. I have been absolutely well and truly busy building more 1950s things for you, which has been a lot of fun. It's a whole new experience and I'm absolutely loving it. Okay, so we're almost done with the white concrete here. We're just going to filter this right through. This is basically a video today where it's just going to be a bit repetitive. So once again, we're going to drop down on this block, and on top of the glass here, we're just going to run a layer of slabs. Like so. I'm just going to bring them out, and we're just going to filter them all the way across. Just like this. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Like so, and then bring it around. We're just going to filter the contour of the walls here. I'm going to give it some nice lift and definition here. Make everything nice and rounded. Let's do it this way. That. Okay, so now you should have the beginnings of the roof, just like that. Our next step is we're going to grab the pink concrete and we're going to filter that across the actual glass. And the reason why I do that is with the light coming through, it's just going to give you that extra color of shine and brightness behind the actual glass. So we're just going to filter that pink behind the glass like that. I'm going to go right around across the build again. Just like so. As you can see, it's got a nice kind of texture to it. It looks absolutely awesome. From this point, we're going to grab our corner stairs, and with the remaining glowstone or the sea lanterns, we're just going to pop them up underneath, and we're just going to start bending them around so it covers in the sea lanterns, and it gives you that nice kind of smooth kind of corner angle up underneath to tie everything off to make it look all nice and sleek. Just like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now our next step is we're going to run some smooth stone along the edge of the white concrete at the back. So we're just going to filter the contour in again We're just going to basically follow the contour of the pink concrete. We're just going to layer one line over the top. So you should have that little gap underneath. Okay, so now we've got that part done. We grab our quartz slabs and we're just going to place that on top of the actual stone slabs that we just placed down. So we're just going to run a layer on top. And this is just going to give it a bit more depth as it's lifting itself up over the top. Just like that. Now, what we're going to do is with our smooth stone slabs, is we are just going to fill in the rest of the roof now. Okay, so we're just going to follow these stones and we're just going to fill in the whole section right across. So, yeah, enjoy the music. Okay, so now that we've got the whole roof put on, well, it's going to look pretty dark from the inside, as you see. Now the first thing you've got to do is, with your pink blocks, you're just going to fill in these little corner angle pieces that we actually put in. So it gives you that more of a contour bend. So you just do that right round, like so. Here. And that should be it. Just like that. Okay, now the next step, what we've got to do is, with our quartz slabs, we can actually drop them in line with the corner stairs. That's going to leave enough room at the top here. So what we want to do, it depends if you want to use the sea lanterns or the glowstone. You can run a full layer of glowstone in line with the pink. So basically grab the glowstone and just bring that out and cover the whole roof. For a bit of lighting underneath. I'm just going to run slabs right around and fill them out the entire roof, because that is going to be our ceiling. Okay, so if you want to go and do that, enjoy the music, and yeah, we shall be right back. Okay, so now that we've actually got the roof on now, and from the outside we've got the ceiling and the roofs all attached, it actually lights up just that little bit more. Now before we do the lighting, what we're going to do is we are going to go here and we're going to build the jukebox and things like that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go into our stairs, and we're going to use the jungle stairs or the oak stairs. I'm going to use the oak because it's got like this nice little kind of texture. We're also going to go back into the concrete, and we're going to use this cyan concrete because it's a nice kind of 50s kind of color. We're also going to get ourselves an enchanting table. We're going to grab ourselves a sign, and preferably you want to grab one of those birch signs, one of the light kind of color. Just going to throw these blocks away. We're also going to use the quartz stairs. We're going to keep them. We need a bookshelf. So just grab one of them. And you want to grab a sea lantern as well, because I love using these sea lanterns. They're really, really good. You also want to grab some clear glass blocks, just like so. And you want to go to the rail and you want to grab a detector rail. Okay. So from this point, what we're going to do is we're going to go up to our cyan, and we're going to come up to the second block and leave a space and then place one like that. So you're going to have that kind of look. And here you put the bookshelf in the middle, and underneath that you're going to place your enchanting table just like that. Now it's up to you. You can put a sea lantern at the back here so it lights up a bit more. From here, you're going to grab your oak stairs and you flip them upside down, like just like that. And you're going to bring them around and keep bending them around just like that. Cool, cool, cool. And don't worry about the floor, we'll fix that up. From this point, we're going to grab our block of glass and we're going to place that directly by 3 across the top, like so. And on top, you want to place your sea lantern on top of the glass. From this point, you want to grab your quartz stairs and you want to place 2 quartz stairs and 2 quartz stairs like so. Now you can either chuck in a block at the back here or another sea lantern. I'm just going to chuck another sea lantern in. Just get that extra bit of light. With the signs, you're just going to drop a sign on the cyan block and 3 across the front with one in the middle saying jukebox. Just like that. With your detector rail, just place that directly on the front, and that's just going to be like the button you press to choose your song. And with another sign, you're just going to place that on the front here. Look at that old kind of style. Now you can go a little bit extra detail if you want to grab yourself an item frame and an anvil. And this is going to be your money slot. So if you want to put your money in, you can put your money in the slot to choose the song that you want. And with the flooring, you can just swap that back out to match the contour of the flooring. Go, just do that and that. Beautiful. And there you have it. There's your little jukebox. And for the bit on the top, just grab a bit of carpet, probably a different color again that will match the chairs. Just place them on top. And there's your old style 1950s jukebox. Something plain and ordinary, but really effective. Right, now we've got the roof on, we've got the jukebox, we've got everything set up here. Now we can actually move on to the restrooms. So from the jukebox that you just actually made, you're going to leave a 3-space gap and then cut the 2x3 doorway out. Just like so. With your pink concrete, you're going to come out from the corner, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Either side, and that's just going to be like a little hallway leading into the restrooms. Facing the door you just opened, and the corner here, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from this corner block, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do that both sides. And then match them up. So you're going to have still have the color connecting through. From this point, you're going to leave a space, and this is where you're going to put your toilet. Leave another space, and then you're going to connect a wall in line the connecting hallway. So from the top, you should have something that looks like that. From this point, we can just grab our flooring and connect and do our flooring as we do. Keep the contour of the check floor throughout the build. Like so. Grab our blue and fill in the grass spots. So you should have something that looks awesome like that. From this point, we're going to grab our white concrete and we're just going to connect all the pink concrete. Leaving the walls on the inside. And you want to lift this up about 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like that. And we're going to connect all them in. So you've got something that looks like that. Now, depending where you want to put the doorway, I'm going to just make a little doorway here leading in, and we're going to mirror image that. And same again, we'll just mirror image that. And just lift these up as well. And then judging from your height of the door, I'm just going to put mine 3 in height. And just close them off. Like so. So now you've got your his and hers bathroom. What we can do here is we just, depending on the toilet you want, I'm just going to grab an old kind of style. But it's up to you how you want to do it. So I'm just going to grab all the basic whites. I'm going to put down my anvil, my toilet there, and the basin at the top. And then you can get a trap door or a pressure plate. It's entirely up to you. I'm just going to grab the birch and put the lid on, like so. I'm going to do that to all. It's old school, but then again, the 50s were old school, so there you go. Okay, so now you've got the toilets in each one of these. What we can do now is grab ourselves a hopper for our wash basin. We can also grab a lever. Depending on how detailed you want to make this, we can just put one on the side here or here. It's entirely up to you. I'll probably put mine back here, like so. Grab yourself an item frame, like so. Plain block in the middle, and then probably a button. And we'll go old school with the toilet spools, like that. We'll do that again on all of them. So we'll just grab our hopper, connect that through. You don't have to have the anvil. Just to say, you can actually use a hopper, so you've got the pipes going through. Yeah, it's up to you there as well. But I'm just going a bit of completely old school here. Back in the day. But it's still effective. So we just put in that there, lever. Like that. White block. It looks better with carpet. Wash basin and sink. You can put the doors in. Also, what you want to do as well, if you do it 3 height, grab your stairs and turn them upside down. Like that, and you can put your door in. Grab yourself a sign, and you can put guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, boys or girls, men, women. There's your signs. Okay. Next thing you want to do is you probably want to keep the contour of this going. So you can bring this up another 1 block. So it'll be 6 in total. And at the back here, you're just going to pop in a window. Go, do the same again. Window, and another window. And down the hallway, we can actually open that right up. So you can have a nice big window there as well, so we have extra lighting coming through. Just going to quickly run these through the top here to continue the contour of the walls, like that. Now what we can do is we can actually run our glass across the tops, preferably on the outside rim. Like so. Just like that. I'll take that one off. From this point, we can actually grab ourselves our sea lanterns. Drop our sea lanterns underneath. Just like so. So you've got that kind of look. Like so. And we can bring them out just like that. Cool. We'll take these out. From this point, grab our pink again. Once again, we're going to follow the contour of the glass. Like so. You should have something that looks like that, and it's still connecting to the actual build. With the slabs, we're going to connect them. We're going to run them around the edge. And it should give you a nice little lip on the edge of the glass. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. From this point, grab our slabs again. I'm just going to run that over the top. Or, better yet, you can grab yourself a full block. And follow the contour of the glass. Like so. Sweet. Once again, we can actually put ourselves another lip on, or we can actually grab a smooth stone. Now it's up to you how you want to do it, guys. There's no particular way to do this. We can actually run our stone across the top, but matches the actual roof of the actual main build. So you've got that kind of look on the top. Okay, so it looks pretty plain and ordinary at the moment. This is where we come in and we put another lip on the top, or we can actually grab our quartz slabs and run another lip on the edge. So it sort of bends that kind of look around over the top. So we'll do that. And connect that up. So you should have something that looks very, very simple like that to do. You've still got that kind of Lucy's glow underneath. Cool. From here, we're just going to dip down. We're going to grab ourselves another hopper. And we're going to grab ourselves a wall, stone brick wall. Check the hopper in there. We're going to have some drainage system, so we're just going to bring that up like so. Just going to leave it like that, or you can chop it out and do that. Entirely up to you. I don't like the look of that, so just leave it like so. Do the same again at the back here of the main build. Drop a hopper in, and then run up the drainage system all the way to the top. That. Pop in a hole at the top so you can get into the actual build. Close that off. And you can lift these up like so. Move these through because we're going to do the roof now. Going to close in all the roof here. That, take it out and close that off. Inside, you've got kind of lighting at the top, so we're just going to continue with that, which looks pretty funky. You'll have plenty of light in the bathroom. Now you can put pictures up on the walls. If you do put pictures in the walls, use a picture that goes upright and use some glowstone behind it, so that way you get extra light in the bathrooms. And you want to grab some more pink glass or magenta glass. It's up to you. Let's just grab the pink and chuck that in the windows there. Like so. I have to put the doors in. Now with the roof here, you're going to connect your solid block and you're going to bring that over the top and close that off. So it looks pretty dark, and in here there'll be a 2 width gap, so you can just drop in your sea lanterns like so. And that just lights up the bathroom, and it looks really neat and clean and tidy. Loving it. And you can put more pictures up on the walls, guys. It's up to you, entirely up to you. This bit here, what we can do is grab ourselves some stairs. Just grab them from here and just put some contour and texture to them. Chuck in a couple of signs and just type in restrooms. Like that. Pretty snazzy, pretty snazzy. Right, as you can see, it's still pretty bright in here, but we can go a bit of extra mile and put in some lights. So, depending on what color light you want, I love sea lanterns. So we're going to use the sea lanterns. There's no particular area you can suggest to put the actual lights. It's up to you where you want to put them. So I'll probably put mine directly under this table here. So I'll just come up and put in a sea lantern. And should pop out the top just like that. Come across the top here, just place them in there so we can see where we're going. And once again, from here, let's look up and place a sea lantern. With your corner stairs, chop out all of these 4 blocks that are surrounding the actual lantern and just basically bend them around. Ooh, not like that. So you've got that nice little square and it's all neat and clean and tidy. So we come down again, look at the 4 blocks. In the description down below, guys, I will be placing the play ahead, if you can use play aheads, that we can actually use. From this point, what we can use is a bit of iron bar. Drop an iron bar down like so. Just place one on each of the corners of the actual iron bar. And with the trapdoor, place that on the actual iron bar. So you've got those kind of funky looking lights that give out plenty of light. Once again, come back, following the contour, top of the tables, and the chairs. We'll close that off, grab a sea lantern again, and the stair. Pop that in. Stairs all around. Grab the iron bar, drop that, play ahead, 1, 2, 3, and 4, trapdoor underneath, boom, just like that. As you see, it's starting to light up a lot more. And we can do this with all the ceiling, okay? And obviously, with the plain walls, you can put like a picture of an ice cream, which we did outside. You can put one there as well. This is where your creativity comes into it. Right, now the next piece, and one of the major pieces to Lucy's, is the actual sign. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a sea lanterns, and we're going to come in by 1, 2, 3, 4, and place your first block down. Okay, and then we're going to count back 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we've got 24 blocks, and that should be perfectly centered. Either side, what we're going to do then is we're going to come up by 1 and out by 1 and knock the corner off. Like that, and we'll do the same again. Up and over. Then we're going to come up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to come in and up. In and up. We've got that kind of look. I'm going to do that again. In and up, in and up. In, up. So we've got that kind of look. And here I'm just going to run that all the way back. So you've got that kind of look. From this point, we are going to grab ourselves some pink concrete. We're going to fill that in. So now for the sign. Come to your first layer of glowstone, and on the third, you want to come up and place your first slab on top. From this point, you want to grab a full block, Then come out by 2, 1, 2 slabs. Come out by a third and drop that down. From this point, you want to come up by 1 and should have a kind of look like this. Then we bring it out by 1 slab, down by 1, down by another, and down a third. So you got 3 slabs. So that's what you should have at the moment. From this point, you're going to come up by 1, then a full block right next to it, and a slab on the corner. Over to the centerpiece, where it just starts to bend up, which is this lot here. You're going to create 4 full blocks. So there's 1 full block, 2, 3, and 4. From this point, you're going to come up 1 more block to make it 5, but on the 4th block, you're going to grab your quartz stairs and you're going to turn them around like so. From this point, you're going to grab your quartz slab and place one on the corner. On top of your pillar of blocks, you're going to place a corner stair, and you're going to come out by 2 slabs. From this point, under the slab, you're going to grab yourself a corner stair and you're going to bend that around like so. And then you're going to replace that slab with a corner stair so it connects in like so. And with your slab, drop that underneath. So there's your fancy L for Lucy's. With your remaining slabs, come to the corner of the L. You're going to drop down and place 1. Leave a space, and then place a full block. Come down, make another full block, and drop a corner stair directly underneath. Replace that with a slab underneath, followed with another corner stair, and then fill in the gap. And there's the letter U. With your corner stair, you're going to leave a space, and you're going to bend your corner stair around like so, followed with a slab, a full block, a corner stair, and a slab. Then you're going to come, leave a space to the right of the letter C, leave a space, place a slab, leave a space, place a slab. Make that into a full block. Stairs underneath. Then you're going to go with a slab and a full block. On top of the letter Y, you're going to come up by 1 block, and on the top here, you're just going to run a layer of slabs connecting to the center of the U. Now we come up with our corner stairs. We're going to come up, over by 1 block, and on top, we're just going to place it like so, and that's going to be like the apostrophe. Then under that, you're going to grab your slab and leave a space and place a slab. It's very confusing, but it's going to look really good. Connect that with a stair, so you've got that kind of little square in the middle. And a normal stair facing that way. Okay? So just face on, place it there. Stair directly underneath, like so. Slab 1, then 1 underneath. With your stair, you're going to come to this block and then turn it around like so. And a stair underneath. That way. Follow that with a slab. And a normal stair like so. And there's your S. With your remaining slabs, you're going to come down one full block so it's in line with this one here. Leave a space and just connect that all the way to the end of the S. And there's Lucy's. Beautiful. And this looks really good at night. At the back here, we're going to grab ourselves some iron bars, and you're going to run your iron bars down the actual sign. And this is where it's going to be like all connected out. You're going to come down. That doesn't matter where you place them, guys. It's up to you. Entirely up to you. I'm just going to run mine randomly. Just connect them down. Oh no, what have I done? Like so. And then you probably want to come out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then you probably want to come out by 3. So 1, 2, 3, and connect all them in. Run that up. And connect them all in. Like so. To get that kind of look. And if you want to bring it out a bit more, to make it more legit, and like so. So do it again, connect it all in by 3, bring it out, connect it all into the middle, bring it back, up again, and bring it out, just like that. So you've got your sign billboards all happening. From this point, what we're going to get you to do now is grab yourself some iron blocks. You want to also grab yourself some rails. And once again, we're going to go old school. You're going to grab some walls. You also want to grab yourself some iron doors. Some buttons. You're going to go with stone buttons. And some iron trapdoors as well. And just place them wherever you fancy. So you can drop 4 here, 4 here like that. Come over, and this is just air conditioning, ventilation systems. Got 4 there, and 4 here. Down the back, you can actually lift them up. So you've got some sort of like power source. Drop 1 here. Drop 1 at the back. Connect that up. So you're going to have all different random things here. And all you do then is you connect these up with your wall. Come out like that. Have these connecting up. That can run through to this one. That can connect through to that one there. Like so. I mean, this is optional, guys. You don't have to do this. It's just a bit of extra detail, and we'll leave that off. Once again, just chucking your rails on the top. Right here, you grab yourself some doors. I'm just going to flip on some doors here and here. Trap doors on the top. Grab yourself a button, like so. And you've got that kind of look. And the final piece to this build, guys, I'm just going to clear the blocks here, is we're going to grab some pink concrete, some slabs, and we're going to do the big corner piece here. So with your pink concrete, you're going to come to the center piece here, and you're going to count up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You can have it higher, it's entirely up to you. So you can come up 1, 2, 3, 4, say 5 on the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got that kind of look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can drop it down by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. You can make them bigger or smaller, entirely up to you. I'm going to make these ones a little bit bigger. We've got the main centerpiece, so that a little bit bigger. Just like that. And you can bend them around more if you like. Let's bend this around by dropping it down. Do the same again. That kind of look. On top, you're just going to drop your slabs. And in the centerpiece here, you can just chop out a section and then grab yourself your white concrete, fill in that, and out like so. And you've got that kind of look. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Lucy's Ice Cream Parlor. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All lit up, all done. So now you can just add in your extra little bits of detail, i.e. for the signs, like so, at the top, and the doors. You can also grab yourself one of these bells. So when someone comes into the actual store, you can ring a bell. It's up to you how you want to do it. You can actually put a solid block of glass in here, actually. Just like that. And ring a bell as soon as you walk in. Cover that back off with a sign. Place all your cars in, which I will do some new tutorials on some 50s hot rod cars. Got your ice cream on the side, which we can do this on the wall at the back there to make it more legit. And what we shall do now is we shall have a look and see what it's like in the night, and boom, there we go, all lit up, all neat and tidy. And obviously with this build we didn't do all the lights inside. If you put all the lights in as well, they'll be all set. Jukebox down the corner, add your trees in on the corners. But that is it. The first 1950s ice cream parlor, looking absolutely beautiful. Loving it. And I've got 2 of them. 2 Lucy's. Awesome stuff. Anyway guys, thank you so much for completing this tutorial Let's Build. I hope you enjoy it as much as I like doing them. I will continue on doing more 1950s things, starting with one of the ones that I've got over here. And I've got some more builds as well from the 1950s. Anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to rate, comment and subscribe. And I shall see you all on the next one.